Pastor Powell, that food is good. Oh my goodness. So it's truly an honor to stand before you today to introduce someone I not only admire deeply, but also have the privilege of calling my partner in life, my wife. She is a woman of extraordinary talent, compassion, and relentless drive. As a dentist, she's known for more than her technical skill. She's known for her care. Every patient who walks through her doors is treated with the kind of attention and respect that reminds them they're not just a chart or a case. They're a person, and they matter. Her mission has always been simple but powerful: to help people feel better, smile brighter, and live healthier lives. But her impact does not stop at dentistry. As an entrepreneur, she has built a business that reflects her core values: excellence, innovation, and efficiency. She's constantly asking, how can this be better? How can this serve more people? How can we make this not just work, but work well? Her dedication to streamlining processes isn't just about productivity. It's about maximizing the time and energy that can be spent helping others. And what truly defines her is a deep, genuine desire to give back. As a philanthropist, she pours her heart into causes that uplift those most in need. Whether it's through volunteering her time, offering pro bono care, or supporting community programs, she gives not for recognition, but because she believes it's simply the right thing to do. At the foundation of all she does is her unwavering commitment to Christ. Her faith guides her decisions, fuels her compassion, and anchors her in purpose. She doesn't just talk about her beliefs, she lives them daily, serving others with grace, humility, and love. She's a woman who leads with purpose, works with passion, and lives with heart. So please join me in welcoming someone who inspires me every day, keeps me in line. All right, my wife, Dr. Sherry McCormick.
Thank you to my sweet husband for his kind words and for his willingness to fill any need, including a last-minute request to be up here on stage. Ironically, I invited a handful of friends and family, telling them to come here tonight with tissues because our keynote speaker had a powerful story to share. And a few days ago, I found out that I was going to be the keynote speaker. Regretfully, our original speaker, Jesus Carraz, had a scheduling conflict and he couldn't make it tonight. Although Jesus and I have very different stories, they have a lot of parallels. We were both born into immigrant families. We both received college scholarships. We both faced immediate academic setbacks. And most importantly, we both bounced back. His story is not mine to tell, but in honor of it, I wanted to share a quote from him. It's not about the class you failed, it's how you came back from it. Back in 2010, during my senior year of high school, the principal came by my classroom. The teacher stopped his lecture, and I was just as curious as everyone else why he was there. And to my terror, the principal called me to step out of class. He brought me to the office where a small group of people were waiting with balloons and orange and blue M&Ms. I had no idea at the time that he was about to announce the guiding step of what turned out to be a 9-year academic journey. That day, I was awarded a full ride, $141,000 to attend Hope College. That fall, I entered college with the goal of becoming a doctor. And I was completely blindsided by my first class. Imagine going to an organic chemistry lab scheduled for 5.5 hours. It was recommended for sophomores, but I ignored that, thinking couldn't be so different from high school. and I couldn't imagine that it would actually last 5.5 hours. On my first day, I arrived at 7:30 a.m. to the lab, expecting a quick syllabus review. And instead, I walked into a room full of students who were already assembling complicated distillation equipment and writing in lab notebooks. Not only was I disoriented, but I was also hungry because I was expecting to make it to the dining hall by 8. Because I wasn't a sophomore, I had accidentally been left off of the listserv about picking up the proper course equipment. So I was instantly several steps behind. Long story short, I scrambled to catch up by copying the girl next to me for the next several hours. I was the last to harvest my white crystals, and in my haste to do so, I ended up spilling them all over the lab bench. The professor was not impressed, and I automatically failed the lab, which for me took 6.5 hours. I returned to my dorm feeling defeated, and I ugly cried into my pillow. If every class was going to be like that one, I didn't think I could do it. Can you imagine giving $141,000 to a 17-year-old and to find that she quit after her first class? Thankfully, God sent me many mentors after that day. Two notable ones were Dr. Van Appledorn and Dr. Love, and that is his actual name. Dr. Van Appledorn was a local dentist with a heart for giving back. We met at a free clinic where he often volunteered, and when he couldn't make it, he would take underserved patients at his own office and care for them for free too. Upon learning that I was pre-dental, he wasted no time offering me a job in his practice. Whenever I couldn't make it, he paid me $10 an hour to vacuum, to pour stone models, and to suction really badly. He found ways for me to be involved even though his staff was more than capable. At that time, I thought I was helping him. But in hindsight, he was the one helping me. When he wasn't seeing patients, he was showing me how to pour stone into impressions without getting air bubbles. He showed me how to maintain his office. He even put me chairside with a very strong suction that I often held too close to an unsuspecting tongue or cheek. He did all of this so that when I entered dental school, I would be prepared. Dr. Love was a second dentist who gave of his time and of his resources, expecting nothing in return. He prepared me for the rigorous admissions process. He walked me through his dental school, and he even let me drill my first cavity prep in a plastic tooth. I still have that tooth in my dresser because I think it's just so sweet to look at how bad it is and to remember how much he praised me for it. He also gave me test prep books and walked me through tricks and answering questions on the unique perceptual ability section. He encouraged me to study as many practice questions as I could, and he allowed me to prepare efficiently. Because of Dr. Love's test prep guidance, I was able to score in the top 5%. And this week, I gained a new mentor. This is Allison Daly. She's an English teacher known for her rigorous grading, but also far more importantly, for her unwavering passion for her students' futures. Mrs. Daly sees potential where others might overlook it. She has spent countless hours beyond the classroom walls, mentoring, encouraging, and preparing students not just academically, but for life. One of those students was our original keynote speaker, Jesus. And as of a few days ago, she's mentored me too. Mrs. Daly's influence transcends academia. This week, she encouraged me to share my story, and she expertly helped shape it in a way that only English teachers can do. Although she was originally requested to introduce Jesus, she joyfully and emphatically decided she would still take time out of her weekend to come and support me, a student that you've never had, and a name that you didn't know until recently. Her commitment to my success is truly humbling and encouraging, and I'm blessed by her presence here tonight. Because of strong mentorship from Mrs. Daly, I felt at peace about the last-minute change in speakers, and I felt prepared to deliver this message tonight. Likewise, because of strong mentorship from Dr. Van Appeldoorn, Dr. Love, and countless others, I was prepared for dental school. What those mentors gave me was far more than preparation. They gave me the confidence, direction, and the belief that I belonged in the spaces I felt unworthy of. And that's exactly what the Covenant Scholarship aims to provide. The Covenant Scholarship is more than just financial help. It's an investment in the next generation of healthcare leaders. The youngest generations today will be caring for us as we age. And our program aims to select a compassionate and academically gifted senior each year to join a group of doctors that will one day be our providers. We feel strongly that the investment in a student cannot stop with a financial award. The Covenant Scholarship Foundation aims to secure our investment in the local recipient by providing mentorship and connecting the recipient to academic advisors and other pre-health students right on their campus. We aim to equip them with the resources they need so they don't show up on the first day expecting a syllabus review. The Covenant Scholarship is a promise to pass the baton to our rising physicians, pharmacists, physical therapists, dentists, and the like. Although one leg of the relay can't win the race, it can lose it. The next generation of healthcare leaders will one day be our providers, and by setting them up to win, we also win. Investing in compassionate, gifted, and eager Wayne County students will increase the quality of healthcare for us as future patients. We have the power to send this gifted student off to college, to possibly return one day and care for our community. We have the power to mentor them and provide people who will walk them through the highs and lows of education. We have the power to uplift them when they don't feel capable of doing so themselves. Just by being here tonight, we've already shown up for this future scholar. Your presence here tonight makes a statement that scholarship is important. The Covenant Scholarship exists to help our scholars not only start strong, but to finish well. Tonight, we focused on a truth that is at the heart of the Covenant Scholarship Foundation. The idea that mentorship is not just about guiding someone through a season. It's about walking with them through every high and every low, believing in their potential even when they can't see it for themselves. It's about being there, especially in the broken moments. Our Covenant Scholar will not show up to their first class expecting a syllabus review. The recipient of the scholarship will arrive prepared, confident, and eager to learn. Our scholar will not be looking to their classmates for direction or struggling to keep up. They will be the leader that others seek to emulate. Thank you.